everybody. Welcome to episode 3 of Cooking with Steak. Today, we have a simple goal in mind, and that is stages. Some tweaks we're going to do. We're going to be cooking 3 steaks, so stay tuned. Welcome to Cooking with Steak! So here we have, these are kind of old steaks, but we're not focusing on flavor today. We are focusing on how done it is. So notice here, I got my phone out, I got my timepiece. We're going to be keeping track of exactly how long it is until we flip it. So let's get our pan ready. A trick you can do to make sure your pan is hot enough is put a little bit of water in there. You can see how the water just flickers around into a little ball. That's when you know it's hot enough, so we want to get rid of that water. We're going to put a little bit of oil in there, and then we're going to put our steak. We're going to cook it for about a minute, and then we're going to flip it. Alright, it's time to flip. 1 minute, as you can see. Alright. Now that's been a minute on each side. What we're going to do is we're going to do 30 seconds. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds here. And we're going to hold it for 30 seconds the other side, and then we're taking it off. Alright. Now we want to set it, and we're going to wrap it in foil and let it sit for about 5 minutes before we cut into it. Now let's get started on the next steak. We're going to take our next boy, and we're going to cook him for 2 minutes, and then we're going to flip it. Alright. If you wrap it in foil, it keeps it warmer before you steak it. And this is by the way, this is great juice. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to take this and we're going to cut it. And we're going to look at it. Alright, there's definitely some rareness to this. This is medium rare to rare. So steak 1 was a rare, and we accomplished that nicely. Now it's actually right time to flip this one. So we're going to flip it right over, and we're going to let it sit on this side for 2 more minutes. What we're going to do is we're going to flip it, and we're going to hold it on here for about 30 seconds, just like we did on the other one. 30 seconds, and then 30 seconds on the other side, and then we're going to put it in foil. We're going to wrap this up, and we're going to let it sit for about 3 to 4 minutes. Alright. Now we're going to open this one. Don't mind the pieces of this steak we haven't finished eating yet. Me and the cameraman. Alright. And this guy is definitely over medium rare. Compare the first one to the second one. For a small steak like this, and without a bone, the boneless definitely cook faster than the ones with bone. So 2 minutes, 1 minute on each side for a small little steak like this is about a perfect medium rare, and 2 minutes gave you a little bit more, but still I'm sure it's probably nice and tender and juicy. The last one, I'm actually cooking for a friend, so they want it done medium. So I'm going to set the timer and then cook it for about 2.5 minutes before flipping it. But remember, this is a bigger steak, so it might take a little bit longer to get it fully cooked. Quickly go over what we learned today. A medium rare to rare, still closer to medium rare, is for a little steak is 1 minute per side, and then just a little bit on the edges. Wrap it in foil, let it sit for about 4 to 5 minutes. Very good. Medium to medium well is 2 minutes for a small steak. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.